Hey y'all, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap. Today is day 12 of Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches. Today the sketch is made by Brenda Ragsdale and it has a heart on it. Our Scraptember prompt is to use a cut file, and I picked one by Paige and I didn't link to it, but it's in the Silhouette Design Store, and I put the design store ID number there so you can pick it up if you want to. Right now, they're like half off, so you could get this cut file for 50 cents. Anyway, uh, let's see. What I'm trying to show you here is that I am selecting the interior portion of the cut file. So the papers will go inside those little spaces. And I've created just a quick action that once I select it, it actually expands that selection by so many pixels, and then it separates it out into its own layer. So, so you can see here I'm making the selection again, and should be hitting play, but I think I decided at this point I had shown you enough that you could see, and I have finished them all. Now what I've done here is I've grouped the pieces together that I wanted to be together, and I can just pull in my paper and use the keyboard shortcut that I've set up for clipping, which is like gluing your paper to those shapes. And so I'm using the Control G and clipping it to the group, so the whole group, that paper is applied to the group, which makes it really quick kind of to fill this out. And it lets me play around with the paper. So you can see that start out with quite a bit of black at the top and the bottom. And I like it, but I ended up pulling it back and using some different colors. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, just pulling those back and forth until I, get something that I like. And I ended up using that ombre wood grain, so I had the pink down on the bottom, the yellow at the leaves at the top. And now I'm clipping papers to the two vertical paper pieces that were part of the sketch. Those will get removed. I just felt like once I added my background papers that it ended up being way too much for me. So I do pull in a couple of different papers, see what I like. You can see I'm flipping through here. It's going pretty fast. This is sped up 4 times, but I end up going with this hugs and kisses XOXOXO, and at the very back a solid black, and then the solid pinky deep pink rose that I used on the flowers. And yeah, so now I'm just coming in, from the sketch at the beginning there wasn't a whole lot of embellishment, but I felt like I wanted to have more embellishments from the collection, and the collection I'm using is by Traci. It's called the Love List. She does have different options for printables, so part of the items that I use on this page are from the sticker pack, and those are print ready, and I'll have that linked below as well. So I'm using a mixture of stickers, think like puffy stickers, and then kind of like dimensional flowers with glitter on them. There's just a whole range. And then I add those little rosebuds on either side of some kind of wonderful acrylic piece. And I add in these black leaves because I really felt like, because my black and white photos were there, and then I had that piece in the back that has the floral, white floral on the black, the vertical paper piece that I wanted a little bit more black. And I decided to take it out, and you can see I flipped the paint as well. Anyway, that's my final layout. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for day 13.